Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how Lister Pros came to be. So back in 2013, I was pretty miserable working a banking job and I needed to do something different. So I followed a friend's advice and got my real estate license. A year after I got my real estate license, an opportunity came up for me to leave my job at the bank full-time and work purchasing a lot of properties for a hedge fund. My friend told me I should make somewhere around $10,000 a month, so I decided to leave the bank. Now, when I left the bank, I didn't make anywhere near the $10,000 mark that my friend said we had potential to make. I was making somewhere around $3,000 a month, which was tough because I had a wife and I had 3 kids at the time and my wife didn't work. At that time, I honestly had to go on government health care and even food stamps to make it through those tough times. But honestly, it was well worth it versus just packing up and going back into corporate America. In order to make ends meet, I had to start doing traditional real estate on the side with my friend. So in taking listings, we hired a professional real estate photography company. The pictures were good, but I wasn't particularly thrilled about their service. So I looked around for additional options for real estate photography companies, and there weren't many options out there. So I decided to buy a camera and try to figure out how to shoot real estate myself. At the time, there weren't many resources out there on the topic, so it was pretty challenging. It did take a lot of trial and error and really a lot of time and effort. So when I first got my camera, I did take pictures of a listing that I took for a friend, and the pictures were absolutely terrible. I had no idea what I was doing. I probably will put them on this video so you can see that I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. After that, I started to practice and research and figure out ways I could improve my picture quality. And then once I had a decent amount of shoots under my belt and I felt confident, I started offering my services to other agents. And honestly, I was surprised at how easy it was to get customers because I think people had the same experience that I had with that other company, and it made for an easy transition over to my company. So within 6 or 7 months, I was actually making pretty good money, and I was making over $10,000 a month relatively quickly. So 8 months into the business, I decided that I wanted more of a personal life, although that didn't happen till years down the road. I was really overwhelmed as a solo person. So I brought on my first employee. He was a fellow cyclist that I rode bikes with, and I paid him a flat salary. And one thing that I didn't realize when I hired him was that there was seasonality to this business, and real estate slowed down towards the end of the year. So even though I was having to pay him his salary, the revenue we were bringing in wasn't that much. So honestly, those were some pretty tough, financially challenging times. Luckily, after the new year, things picked back up, and I just continued focusing on improving and working hard to get to the point where we needed more and more employees to grow the business. Fast forward to today, we are in over 15 markets, generate millions in revenue, and have a team of over 50 people, and shoot over 10,000 homes per year. Building a real estate media business isn't rocket science, but you will need to be willing to put in a whole lot of time, effort, and energy to make it successful. Now, I created this course to shorten your learning curve and help you find success easier than I was able to find success. So anyways, reach out if you guys have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.